Ladies and gentlemen, welcome your faces back to a brand new Master League episode today. Episode 2, where we are going to be getting our first signing for the club added in. And we have got a line of players up ready to hopefully come in. I like to think we have, but we haven't assimilated onto the next day yet. So to recap for you, we've got Calvin Lewin, Donny van der Beek, and Navas, and we have got Bellingham as well. So we have got these players all lined up. Negotiations are underway. Hopefully we can get one or two of these players in for today's episode. So let's progress forward and see who we get. Okay, it's not gone as well as I would think. Calvin Lewin has failed. Donny van der Beek's failed, which I'm really gutted about that one. Navas has failed as well. But we have got Bellingham, which is a very good one as well, I think. So I think we will move in on this one because he's a good, young upcoming player. I don't know if I want to be cheeky and try to really negotiate his wages, but I don't really know. We'll just go with it, I think, because I think that's a really good one to have coming in. We just need to focus on a striker then, a backup striker, to make this perfect. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Only 26 million as well, which is really cheap as well. Very cheap. So that is our first signing done there. So we need to look at other strikers potentially to come in. So I have updated the list with some new players. We have got Abraham here because he has got an option to buy from Chelsea. Obviously he's at Roma, so Chelsea got first dibs on how getting him. So there's always that potential. What I'm trying to get at here is he's got that possibility of coming back to the Premier League, and maybe he wants to come back potentially in real life at some point to prove his point. Like, I could do it to cut it in the Premier League. So maybe if he did go back to Chelsea, maybe come and join up at a team like Leicester. So it has got that potential that you could see him realistically coming back to the Premier League at some point maybe in his career. So that's what I'm trying to get at. So I want to try maybe see if we could do a deal with this chap, because I feel like it wouldn't be too bad to do. Obviously the main person we would want is Calvin Lewin, but Calvin Lewin is going to be very impossible to get, I feel, because Leicester are on about Everton are on the same level as Leicester, so it would be a difficult deal to pull off. So it would be a difficult one. But we're going to just see what happens here. We're just going to just go in with that and just our best. Then I was kind of thinking Jesse Lingard, because I know he was linked with Manchester United moved to Leicester for the last few windows, and I was quickly interested to see on how well I had a look a moment ago. He would only cost 10 million to get, which I think is a pretty good amount of money to spend. So if we got a striker pretty cheap, and got him, got him added to the squad, I think that would be a good one to add. And the other guy as well was Martial. Martial on loan at Sevilla at the moment, from Manchester United. We don't know what's going on with him. Apparently, Sevilla are not going to be making it a permanent move. It's only for 6 months, so he's going to be looking for a new club. So that could be a potential move. Maybe he wants to prove that he could cut in the Premier League. Only 25 years old as well. Taking into account, Watford are going to get relegated as well. Pedro here, that's what I was also thinking with Pedro, because he is actually a pretty alright, because I have got him on a different career mode. His salary's pretty cheap as well, and he would only cost 8 million to get as well, so probably about 10 million in total. So we could potentially get him and Jesse Lingard for a good amount of money. So that is a potential move that we could do, and he's only 19 years old as well, which is amazing, I personally say, for a price. So there's something to keep in the back of our minds. Here we are. Here's our new guy. Bellingham is joining Leicester to become part of the new midfield. He wants to develop his game. He's using Leicester as a stepping stone to maybe go join a bigger club later on in his career, to go join maybe like a Man City, a Chelsea, or maybe go to Real Madrid. So his career is still very young, so he's got a long way to go. But he's getting that experience. He's been at Dortmund, got that bit of experience there. He's coming back to England, up his game a little bit more, then potentially look for that big move. This guy's a very young chap. So right, we've had an update on the transfers, and we have failed. It's a bit more harder, I think, to get players than I thought it was going to be, to be honest. But we have got some slots available now, so we're going to go in for these other chaps that we were just talking about. So start negotiations with Jesse Lingard. It's only 15 million to get him, so it's not even that really. 11 million. He's up for a move to the club, so I reckon we could offer him like a really low salary. I'm still going to prioritize a striker over Jesse Lingard. So that's why I'm going to go for Pedro. I think Pedro would not be a bad addition to the club. Obviously, if you get relegated, he's not kind of convinced by us at the moment, but we will make him to be convinced. Give him a little bit of an extra bit of money there. See what happens. With him, then we'll try Martial as well. May as well try. It's probably going to be a bit of an expensive one, I reckon. Martial. He would welcome a move to the club. So already, that is a positive sign. He is up for a move to the club. That is a very good one. So I reckon we could probably lower his salary a little bit. Get him on a 5-year deal as well. May as well. He's only 25. We're just going to go with that because I reckon he's up for the move. So let's go back to the Premier League. So I reckon that would not be a bad player to have on the bench. These negotiations are working out more difficult than I thought. Pedro has denied us. He has denied us. The breakdown player rejected our offer due to doubts over his appearance. It's a bit of a shame, that one. So Martial is definitely up for coming to us, which is really good. And we have got Jesse Lingard as well pending. So priority at the moment, a striker. So I'm quite sold on that. Get Martial in, and we still have a little bit. It's just the salary. So we've still got a little bit in the transfer budget, but the salary we can't quite afford. Jesse Lingard. He is a bit too much on the salary side of stuff. 28k. We've only got 8 million in the kitty. We'll keep him holding at the moment, just in case we get any offers coming in from players. But that's two solid players we have brought in. Martial and Bellingham into the club. So I'm very, very, very happy with them two deals at the moment. And that's where I wanted to mainly focus on. Midfield, striker, make that bench a little bit more better. So I have potentially just looked at the two potential players to come in for us. I was just looking on the free transfers, and I just found these two. Jack Wilshere, because Jack Wilshere is currently without a club. I think he maybe has joined someone now abroad, but we could potentially get Jack Wilshere. We could get Jack Wilshere. I reckon that would be such an alright one to have coming off the bench. Maybe attack midfield mainly as well. That's what I'm thinking. Bit of a backup for Madison when we need it. And as well, it's a free transfer at the moment, because if you look at our money, we have not got, well, we got the transfer, but we haven't got the salary. But these are and Andres Pereira as well, who's not a bad one, but it's a bit expensive on the salary front, so I'm not really sure. So I'm going to keep negotiating with Jack at the moment, but we have got some offers here. Oh, 7 million. Not happening at all. Not happening at all. It's staying put. It's staying. How dare you think you're going to try to take one of my players? So Jack Wilshere has failed. I'm not surprised, to be honest, because he was wanting, it was a good amount of money, like salary wise, but we just haven't got it in the kitty. Anyway, we'd be able to do it is we sell some players, but I want to try and give everyone a chance at the club, because I would like to kind of like give like some chance, like kind of like not just sell players and not give them a chance. So like maybe get to January, like then reevaluate like some players. Like I would like to give some chances to some players. So we haven't had an offer for Johnny Evans. Are you joking me? Only 4.5 mil? Dude, he's worth way more than that. Way more than that. If he was to go in real life, he's going to be way more than that. I always do find out with these PES games. It's like when you want to go buy a player, they're like 40 million. But when I want to sell one of my best players. Ah, we're only going to give you 2 million. I always find out with PES. Will you be starting your new signing, Bellingham, in the opening match? I haven't yet decided yet. Don't think I will start him first game. I want to kind of introduce him into the team as we kind of get into the games and stuff like that. Right, here we are. Opening day of the season against Burnley. We'll have to have a look and see who we've actually got for the first couple of games as well. Here we go, boys. This is our season. New coach, new era. The Brendan Rodgers era is over. We're now starting fresh. All right, so this is our starting 11 for the start of the new season. I just remembered as well, Martial can play out on the wings as well, which is really good to know as well. So even like if it doesn't play as a forward, he can play out on the wings as well. Completely forgot that is a thing. So we are pretty set up and ready to go with our team. So wish us luck. Here we go, opening day of the season. Burnley are, we're going to say, the first team to kick off the new season. We are ready to rock and roll.
So everybody starts on nothing. Last season is in the past. We are all equals.
Oh, here we are. Their first little attempt. Oh, he's got past. Oh. Burnley slipping through there. Right back, let that slip through. Johnny Evans as well, just let that slip through as well. We got very lucky. Not what we need at the start of the season. But we'll put it down to a bit rusty, getting that match sharpness up and going. Madison! Our first little attack. I saw like a little window of opportunity. I was like, you know what, I've got to take it. Madison! Oh, our first shot on goal. I was hoping Valdi was going to follow that up then, but it was just a little bit too off the mark a bit. Chip in. Oh, Valdi, you completely missed it. He's offside as well, I think, as well. What? Oh, we got a penalty.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and
what happened here? What happened here? I didn't read.
Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter.
Oh, got unlucky there. Unlucky. Right, Valdi's. You got to kick off the start of the season for us. Let's go over here. Come on, Valdi. There we go. That was a really bad penalty, but goal is a goal. 1-0. All because of that foul there. Very unlucky, Burnley. But Valdi steps up to make it 1-0.
Tielemans. Now it's Perez.
Oh, what an effort there. What a effort. Just, oh, that would have been so nice if I just like hit the post and went in. Oh my God! 2-0. Here we go. What a beautiful cross. Madison whipping it in. Burnley just couldn't get to it. All the centre back either. And there we go. There we go. There we go. Very good first half. 2-0 up. We don't need to stress. We've just got to maintain our performance now in the second half. Very happy with the first half. Oh, Barnes unlucky. I was trying to really build up the play there, but
He doesn't need a second invitation, even
look for that space.
Footing hasn't been warned.
All right, we have just brought on Martial and Bellingham onto the pitch, making their debuts today.
And here's Lennon. Forward it goes.
I've took off Barnes and I have taken off Tillersmans in the midfield.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. He's gone down.
So we're still rocking with Vardy up front. We'll ease Martial in, just try and build up that team spirit a bit.
And it's Martial.
Oh, 3-0. And that is the end of the game. Bellingham as well on his debut for us. That is a debut, mate. Look at the new boys.
It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
The fact as well, assist from Martial. Absolutely cracking.
Gets into a dangerous position. He's got through.
Oh, here we go. Bellingham. No, no. Oh, we were so close to a clean sheet.
Right back within touch.
Oh, I don't know what happened there. Which is our defenders just could
That's what the game is
not.
all about. Find space and finish, but
Could
we
not
have to
stop
defend
him.
the pass to pick him out.
Second time the defence today has made a little slip up. Right, they just could not get that. Could not get the ball back. There we go. First game of the season complete. 3-1. Unlucky with that goal at the end. We're so close to a clean sheet. But still, overall, fantastic first game of the season. An assist and a goal for our new signings. There's the other results for today. Man City won, Palace lost to Wolves, Watford lost as well to Everton, Newcastle won 1-0 against Norwich. So that puts us fourth in the table at the moment, just third at the moment, but obviously early days doesn't mean nothing at this point, but it's always nice to see starting off the season on a high. And Ronaldo has won a European Best Player award. So right, let's have a look at our lineup for the next few episodes. So we've got Man City coming up. Then we have got Motherwell in the Europa League. Then we've got Wolves, Everton, Newcastle. Then we've got Liverpool. So we've got a good few games to build some momentum, which is really good. I feel like some good ones there. And we've got Tottenham coming up later. Then we've got Arsenal. And we've got a nice little bit of building momentum again. Manchester United. So not too bad of games, to be fair. There's all the big. There's not like a big hit of like big game. So we've got some tough ones. Like obviously Leeds possibly will be. Europa Leagues will obviously be Tottenham. So it's not like to the point I'm gonna hate every single match. Like we haven't got nothing like crazy back to back sort of thing. So shall be good games though. But ladies and gents, that's all we've got time for today. Hope you have enjoyed. Make sure you leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe. I will be back very, very soon with the next PES Master League for you. The next episode I will be pre-recording. So if you do leave like any comments for the next episode, I do apologise now. It's just the fact I am away for a week. So I'm pre-recording some episodes. So you guys have got some PES content. So next episode will be a pre-recorded one, so if you do give any suggestions, I do apologise. But in the following episode after that, I will be taking on your advice or any like suggestions that you do make. All right, but thank you very much for watching. Have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.